Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, I'm going to talk about this concept that I've talked about many times, but in a clearer way on how to achieve it. The concept is respect everyone the way you respect the person you respect the most. So find somebody who is triggering you. So how to do that? Basically, that's what this conversation is about here. So find somebody who's triggering you right now. Find anybody who's triggering you, and follow these steps. The first step is to set a very clear intention that this is what you want to do. You want to look at this person with utmost respect, like you want to feel it from the bottom of your heart. You want to feel that intense, immense amount of respect for this person. How do you do that? You pray or whatever works for you, right? For me, I pray, and whatever method works for you, but set a very clear intention. Go get quiet, get close your eyes, go within yourself and think about this. Like, what do I want to do? What do I want to achieve? What would that look like? And visualize you respecting this person, truly feeling an immense amount of respect for the person. That's half the battle, just right there, just feeling it in that moment, and visualizing it and setting that intention and praying. That's half the battle won right there. That's so crucial. And do it over and over again. Do it, be desperate for it, be eager, be very, very eager to achieve this result, be very eager to be there, and so do it once a day if you want to, or do it every few hours depending on how much you can do, how much time you have, or how much you feel you can do it frequently. Like, I want this, and do it until you get, or whenever you remember. If you forget a few days and you do it after a week, or you do it after a month, that's okay, but do it. Just that's the way to get there, is to keep reminding yourself, this is my intention, this is what I want. That's true for anything. Like, this is not just the only thing that it's true for. It's true for anything, but it's true for this as well. Second step, write down 10 things about the person that are incredible, and you can have the intention. Okay, so when you're setting the intention, also say, I'm going to set this intention to look for what is absolutely stunningly incredible in that person. So yes, I mean, you may be the person who likes to look at people and appreciate them, but this time you're not looking for just things to appreciate about them at a like, meh, like, I appreciate this about you. I like that you have a good sense of humor. I like that you have this. No, you are going to find something. The intention is to find things about that person that makes that person the person you respect the most. That is the extent, that is the intent, that is the depth of the appreciation, things to appreciate that you're looking for. You're not just looking for, yeah, you're a nice person, you're very sweet, you smile a lot, you're like whatever. No, none of the superficial kind of stuff. You're going deep. You're like, how I want to find things about this person that makes me respect the person the way that I would respect the person I respect the most. This is quite a mouthful there. Okay, so once you've set that intention, then write down what you can think of, everything you can think of, 10 things or whatever, top 10 things or whatever, the first things that come to your mind, whatever. Write them down, write things that you respect about the person, so that you can just list them as much as you can. Just list them. And make yourself think. If you can't, if you're not able to come up with, stay with it for a minute, so that you can come up with more things. Just stay with it for a minute, and then you'll keep staying and keep coming up with more and more and more things about the person that you absolutely respect. Okay, and then the third step and the last step is to understand that you yourself, me, myself, I have a lot of things that other people do not probably respect about me, or basically humility cultivating. I'm trying to find the best words for it. I'm not saying putting ourselves down. Now, cultivating humility has got nothing to do with putting ourselves down. They're very, very different things. They may seem similar, but they're not. You're not putting yourself down. You're not making yourself feel bad. You're just understanding that where you are, you have a lot of growth to do, and there are other people and the same person who has done a lot of growth in many of those areas that are weak for you, right? So understand that the same way that you are judging the person, because the only way you're not respecting, the reason you're not respecting is because you're judging. I've talked about this before. It's the judgment comes from false ego, and the discernment comes from intellect. So you can understand that this is where I'm at, this is where the person is at. This person is not in this particular area at the same spot where I'm at. I'm at a higher level or at a lower level, but at a higher level. But that's discernment. But when the moment we discern, we jump straight to judgment, and that comes from ego. And so when we're not respecting somebody, it's because we're judging the person. So in order to drop the judgment, we need to cultivate humility. And humility does not mean judging ourselves, because that's also judgment, and that doesn't work. It doesn't mean I should be somewhere better than I am, because that doesn't help. So what it means is that I am here, and I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. God loves me. God loves me immensely. God accepts me completely, right? I am here, and I have a long, 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 long way to go. I have a lot of things to work on. And this person that I'm so happily judging has already achieved a lot of those things that I have a long way to go at, whatever English. So you get to that place where you get to the core of your humility. Like, I have so much to work on myself. I have an immense amount to work on myself. This person has managed in those areas, and this person is incredible in those areas. And yeah, okay. Fourth step, which I just thought of right now, which was not in my original plan when I started shooting this video, is to understand that we are all exactly the same soul. We are all exactly the same, equal, loved by God. God loves us all just immensely. So if we can get to that, where we don't need, and that kind of ties in with 3, if we understand that we're all equal, we're all fundamentally in our soul equal. We all have our own personalities, which we're not able to access because of all of our traumas and coverings and anarthas, whatever. We have a lot of that stuff that's covering us, that create our current personality. But we do have a different personality within our souls. All of us have different personalities, the real true personalities. Once we have waded through all of this layers of fear and trauma and abandonment and all of that kind of stuff, then when we get to the real soul, then we still have our personalities, and it's all different. And God loves us because we all have different personalities. God loves our different personalities, and he finds juice, right? Like, that's where the true love is. Like, he likes variety as well. And so when we understand that we are all equal but different, we are not able to see the true soul of myself or the other person. I'm not able to see the true soul of myself and the other person, but it is there and we are equal. Then it will help also to, we get it intellectually, right? We keep reminding ourselves intellectually, and eventually we'll get realized knowledge for that. But we do have to put in an effort to it. We have to try, we have to set an intention, and we have to work towards it, and we have to pray. And that's when we will be able to get to that. And when we get to that, then all of our relationships completely change. They are transformed. They are so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm starting to see that around. I'm starting to work on this process, but I'm starting to see that it's just so good. Just change your mindset and you'll get there. Okay, that's all for this video. Wish you a day filled with lots of personal spiritual growth. Radhe Radhe.